so much for stopping by today. My name is Heather Anderson of So Heather, and I recently started my YouTube channel for the same reason I started my blog 6 years ago, and that is to help women look and feel amazing, because I believe if you look good and you feel good, you're going to exude confidence, and confidence will get you anywhere you want to go. So again, thank you for stopping by today. If you would please subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. I'm going to be sharing 7 beauty hacks to give you the perfect summer glow. So be sure and listen to all 7 beauty hacks, because the 7th one is actually my favorite one. It's my all-time personal favorite beauty product. It's been the #1 selling beauty product on SoHeather.com for the last 3 years, so I hope that you will definitely stick around for all 7 beauty hacks. So let's get started. Beauty hack #1 to give you the perfect summer glow is use the Charlotte Tilbury GLOWGASM palette. This is a brand new palette that Charlotte Tilbury has just released. Look how gorgeous that is. I love these gorgeous, like rose gold, shimmery, bronzing colors. They're so beautiful. This actually comes in two shades. This one is called Lovegasm. I think the other one may be called Peachgasm, but I'm not sure. This one is the darker version of the two, so if you want something a little more subtle, I would go with the other. If you want something that's going to give you a little bit more pop of color, I would definitely choose this one. And the beauty tip goes on to say that not only do you need this palette, but you need to use it 4 ways. This palette is actually good for eyeshadow, it's good for blush, it's good for bronzer, and it's good for a highlighter. So this one palette is going to give you that multi-usage of those 4 things I just mentioned. So this is a good investment. You know, I'm so excited. This is all you need for all of those 4 things I just mentioned. So this is really, really kind of cool. So I'm going to start off with my eyes. So just to let you know, I already have foundation and powder on, and I've already done my eyebrows. I typically don't do it in this order. If you caught my beauty hacks to look younger, I gave you 9 beauty hacks to look younger in a recent makeup tutorial. You can check that out. All the product links as well as that tutorial will be linked in my description box below. But I always do my foundation after my eye makeup. But in this video, I wanted to have that done just for the purposes of this makeup, because I really wanted to focus on the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. So I'm going to start with the eyes, which brings me to beauty hack #2 to give you the perfect summer glow, which is use light colors in the correct places. So as you can see, this palette, to me, this is a light color, obviously, and this is a light color. I'm going to say this is a medium color and this is a dark color. So first I'm going to go with what I just mentioned, which is use the light color in the correct places. So I always like to use the same exact brush for my light colors, because if I mix my brushes and use the light colors with the dark colors and all that, it just doesn't, you know, the dark gets on the light brush and then it doesn't give you that true light color that you're looking for. So I'm just going to dip it in this lightest color. And where you want to always use light colors on your eyes is just underneath the brow bone, because this is really going to lift the eye. It's going to make our eyes look bigger. It's going to make our eyes look more youthful, because as we get older, I'm 45 years old, our eyes tend to droop down. They tend to look smaller. So these tricks are not only going to give you a summer glow, they're going to give you a youthful glow as well. So place the light color underneath the brow bone. I also like to place the light color on the inner corners of the eye, and even a little bit down into the bottom of the eye where the beginning of that V is. And I kind of bring it over just a little bit. But this, again, putting this light color here is also going to open up the eye and make it look bigger, make it look more open and more youthful. Okay, and then I'm going to talk about where to place light colors when you're contouring your face in just a minute. I'm going to talk about the medium to light color now, which is this color here, and I'm going to put this on my lid. So, and I use a flat brush to do that. Okay, you can even wet this flat brush if you'd like that color to be more amped up, to be darker. But for purposes of this video, I'm just gonna not do that, and I'm just gonna let it be a little bit more natural. So I'm gonna place this medium to light shade on my lid. The reason you don't wanna place a dark shade on your lid is because dark colors make your eyes look smaller. So think of it, you know, I can give you an analogy, an interior design analogy. I used to want to be an interior designer when I was a little girl, but so if you paint a room black, if you paint a room like dark gray or navy, it's going to look smaller, right? If you paint a room white or, you know, a light pink or a pastel color, it's going to look bigger. So you can apply that same principle to your eyes. So if you put light colors around your eyes, it's going to make them look bigger and brighter and more youthful. There are the right places to put darker colors around your eyes, and I'm about to share that with you. But underneath the brow bone and in on the eyelid, you want to stick with light to medium. So this again, I would say this shade here that I'm picking is definitely a light to medium shade. It certainly isn't dark. Okay, and I might take the light again and just sort of blend it a little bit. Now, this is where you want to put the dark color. So I'm going to dip it in the bronzing part. And again, I've got my brush that I only use with dark colors so that way my brush is going to always give me that dark color that I want. So this is in the bronzer. And then I'm going to mix it a little bit with this color. And I would say this is more dark to medium. It's like a rose gold. I'm going to mix these and I'm going to put this in the crease. And this is the crease, and in the corner is where you want to put the dark colors, because this is going to make your eyes look more deep set, and it's going to really contour your eyes and make them look bigger and more youthful and draw the eye up. And if you're ever not sure, like, I don't know what color I feel like wearing today on my eyes, you know, I don't know, you can always just stick bronzer in your crease. Like, that's an easy tip, an easy trick to do. So that was beauty hack number 3. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, is to apply the dark colors in the correct places. And the correct place to apply dark color in terms of your eyes is in the crease and in the corners, okay? Now I'm gonna go back to the medium shade, and that is this one here, and I'm gonna put that in below my eye. This is the medium to the light shade. Again, you don't want to put too dark of a shade underneath your eye because that's going to make it look closed up and smaller, and you definitely do not want that. And then I like to either dip this in water, or you can even lick it if you're lazy, and you dip it into the bronzer, and you can kind of make this your eyeliner on the top. So again, you dip that in, and again, wetting it is just going to make it a little bit darker, a little bit more potent. So there's that. And again, putting a dark color right around the edge of your eye is okay. And you can even just bring it down a little bit at the bottom. And that is it for the eyeshadow. And I kind of always have a little bit fall, which is why I usually don't do my foundation and concealer before my eyeshadow. Then you would apply your mascara. So I'm going to do that quickly. Again, I talked about the mascara that I used in my previous video. You can check that out by clicking the link in the description box below. But I always apply at least 2 to 3 coats of mascara, because I think mascara makes the biggest difference. It makes your lashes look longer, it makes them look fuller, makes your eyes look bigger and more youthful. But as you can see, the eyeshadow is just so pretty. It's got like bronzy rose gold pinkish tones in it, and it blends really well. It looks really good with sun-kissed tan skin. It's gonna look even better when I get my bronzer on, and my blush and my highlighter, which is going to be from the same palette that I just used, which I think is amazing that you can use that beautiful palette for different places on your face. I always love buying something, makeup, or even, whether it's makeup, whether it's clothes, where it's multi-purpose and I can wear it or use it in multiple ways. I just feel like I get my money's worth when that happens. And I always put mascara on the bottom. I know some people don't, but I think putting mascara on the bottom just makes the eyes look bigger and opens them up a little bit more. And also another little trick, if you let the little specks of mascara dry on your eyelids, and then later on in a few minutes I'll just flake it off, and it comes off super easy. So I always like to add a third coat of mascara of a different brand. That way I like mixing my mascaras. I think it makes your eyelashes just look longer and better. I don't know what it is about mixing mascaras, but I've always found that really does make a big difference. And again, I'll be linking all of these products in the description box below, as well as the related blog post. And also, when you put your mascara on, I like to do from the root up. And I also wiggle it back and forth, as you can see. I just think it really makes the mascara go on really well, and it makes your lashes look super long. Okay, now, beauty hack number 4 to give you the perfect summer glow is to contour perfectly. So first, you're going to start with the bronzer, which is this dark brown color here, and I always like to use this slanted brush. This is also by Charlotte Tilbury. And you want to put the dark color or the bronzer under your cheekbone, okay? And you can always bring it up and highlight the top of the forehead and your jawline. So basically you're creating a number 3. Again, the top of the forehead, underneath the cheekbone, and then the jawline. I always like to bring my bronzer too down to my neck a little bit, because our necks never get as tan as our faces. So we always want to blend in our necks with our makeup. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Put the bronzer just below the cheekbone. Put it up on the forehead and then down on the jawline. This is just going to really chisel out the face. It's going to accentuate your cheekbones. And all of these colors are super glowy and dewy, which they're going to give you that perfect summer glow. And I do think it's important that we match our makeup in the summertime to our summertime looks, because summertime is more vibrant, it's more colorful. I just feel like every face should be like tan and bronzed and glowy and dewy, and this palette will do just that, as well as a few other tricks. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some blush. So now I'm using this palette as blush. I'm going to mix these 2 rosy pink colors together on a bigger fat brush, and I'm just going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks. Just very little, subtle. Just kind of go in a circular motion, and I always like to bring it up too. So that right there gave me plenty of glow. It's really beautiful and subtle, not too much. Now I'm going to take the highlighter, and I always like to, again, I'm going to use the same highlighting brush I used on my eyes, and I'm going to place the highlighter just at the outer edges of the tops of my cheekbone, and I'm just going to kind of bring it up a little bit. And then you can kind of rub it in with your finger if you want to. The reason I like to use a small brush when I highlight is because I just really like the highlighter to only go in a certain place. And I feel like I just can get that look better with a smaller brush. I'm going to do it again and bring it down the bridge of my nose. This is just going to make your nose look thin and give you a little bit of highlight on your nose. You can also highlight your Cupid's bow, which I think is always really pretty. And then again, if you get feel like you have a little too much on, you can always wipe it off with your finger. So that is the palette, as the blush, the bronzer, as well as the highlighter. Now, beauty hack number 5 is to choose a lipstick that has some sheen to it. So this is my favorite new lipstick by Charlotte Tilbury. It's part of her Hot Lips collection. She just came out with Hot Lips 2 collection, and it's 12 shades named after some amazing influential women. And this shade is called Glowing Jen it's named after Jennifer Aniston. As you can see, it's a really beautiful mauve-y, rosy pink color. And I love it because it does have a little bit of sheen to it. So using this lipstick is gonna really just complete this summer glowy, dewy look. But before I use this lipstick, I'm gonna actually apply lip liner, because I feel like using lip liner definitely will do a couple things. Number one, it's gonna make your lips look fuller. Number two, it's gonna help your lipstick stay on longer. So I always, always, always use lip liner, and I highly recommend that you do too. It truly does make the biggest difference. This is Lip Cheat lip liner by Charlotte Tilbury, and the color is called Super Size Me. This is just a good nude pink color, and I think it goes with pretty much any lipstick that you may have already. So it's just like a good neutral pink that's gonna look really fantastic with this Glowing Gen lipstick. And it's also gonna help it stay on. So I always like to fill in my lip liner too, because I think that also helps your lipstick stay on. Because you never like want that dark line around your lips that some people get if they used a lip liner that's too dark. So definitely don't ever do that, please. Okay, so this is the Glowing Gen lipstick. That was Beauty hack number 5, choose a lipstick with a sheen. This one definitely has that. It's a beautiful, it's a very subtle sheen. This is a great, beautiful pink. It's got a little bit of a brown tone to it, like a pinky mauve brown color. It is the perfect, you know, for day or night. It's not too dark, it's not too light. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. It feels really good on my lips. It feels very nourishing and moisturizing. So I absolutely love this lipstick. And I really love the leopard tube that it comes in. I think that's so cool. And of course, who doesn't love Jennifer Aniston? I mean, when I heard that this was called Glowing Gen after her, I was like, I don't really care what color it is. I have to have it because I just love her so much. I think I've seen every episode of Friends. But truly, this is my favorite color of the 12 in the Hot Lips 2 collection. It really is beautiful, I think. So beauty hack number 3 is to use lip gloss only in the center of your lips. This is going to do 2 things. Number 1, it's going to make your lips look a little bit bigger. Number 2, the reason you only want to put it in the center of your lips is because if you put it all around, you're just going to really rub your lipstick off. So that's why I only like to do it in the center. And then I just sort of blot them together. But as you can see, that just added a little bit of sheen, a little bit of shimmer to my lips, and I just think doing it in the middle just really brings that light to the middle of your face, and it's just going to make your lips look fuller and sexier and gorgeous. So I love that. Love lip gloss. I always wear lip gloss. Now, number 7, the tip we've all been waiting for, is to use Charlotte Tilbury's Supermodel Body on your décolleté and on your shoulders, as well as your legs if you're wearing shorts or skirts in the summertime. So this Supermodel Body was actually the #1 selling beauty product on my blog for 3 years in a row. It is my personal favorite beauty product. I use it before every photo shoot. This, I wear it every time I wear shorts, every time I wear a skirt. I use this Charlotte Tilbury Supermodel Body. It's truly life-changing. It makes you look slimmer. It just gives you this perfect bronzing glow. I'm gonna show you guys. But this was actually created by Charlotte Tilbury for the Victoria's Secret models. So before every show, she would give it to the Victoria's Secret models. They would put it all over their bodies before they walked on stage in bikinis to make their bodies look more toned, to make their bodies look bronzed and just fabulous. So this truly does work. So I like to just put it here, and then I like to put it on my shoulders. That's why I wore this one shoulder top, to kind of show you guys. I like to put it on my collarbone. And as you can see, you can kind of see the difference between here and here. There's just like a beautiful bronze glow that you get when you put it on. So pretty. And I always, I put it all the way up and down my arms. I even like to put it, a little bit on my neck. but especially, you know, all in your décolleté area. You know, especially if you have on a V-neck top, a camisole, a strapless top, a strapless dress, like you're going to a wedding, you're going, you know, to a special event, like this stuff is phenomenal. It feels really good on the skin. It's nourishing, it's moisturizing, it's just amazing. It's my all-time favorite. So those were the 7 beauty hacks to give you the perfect summer glow. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, I hope that you'll leave them in the comment box below. I'm always happy to help you ladies. And for more style, fashion, and beauty tips, head over to my blog, sewheather.com. And again, thank you so much for stopping by. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, I will see you soon. Bye-bye.